Bill in a minute, 102.7 KISS FM. But we have said, on Hump Day Wednesday, send us any sort of relationship questions you may have. We're going to have intimacy coaches on. We're going to have dating coaches on, one of which is here. Her name is Paula Grooms. She is this week's Hump Day Helper. Paula's a dating and relationship coach, a licensed social worker, and author of the book, Why Won't He Commit? Paula, what do you keep moaning about, Tanya?
It's an interesting title for you.
For me? Paula, good morning. How are you?
Hi, good. How are we feeling?
We're feeling good. We're post-COVID. I just got COVID for the first time a week ago, but I am out of it. I'm feeling 100%. So thank you for asking. Hey, Paula, what is the answer to that question? Why won't he commit?
Oh, my gosh. It's because, that's a loaded question, but it is multifactorial. And it's when a woman really doesn't guide the man to it, not by talking, not by telling him, but by action and by making him wonder, he will not.
Really?
Yeah.
Making him wonder. Can you elaborate on that?
And actions. Elaborate on that.
Okay. It's one of my fundamentals in my book that women love through knowing, men love through wondering. And this is a very different way of loving, and it creates the problems that we have because women tend to relate to men via the way they want to be related to, which is knowing, 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 and men love through wondering.
Meaning we don't want to know?
You want to be wondering about her. The easiest way I can relay it to you is like if you love puppies, you look into its eyes and you kind of wonder, what is it thinking? What is it? What does it know? What is it? And it actually creates a feeling of love, if that makes sense. It's walking out in nature, wondering about nature. We love it. It's that little bit of not knowing that makes it intriguing.
All right. Now, this is our current Hump Day Helper, dating coach, Paula Grooms. Now, we've got some text questions coming in right now. This is from the 714.
Mm-hmm.
Should it be a deal breaker if my boyfriend will not allow me to tag him on Facebook? Knowing I'm habitual on Facebook and I post all the time, he also won't say he's in a relationship on his Facebook page. And he's hidden all his friends. What does it mean?
Okay, first things first. I'm going to say this across the board, ladies. If he's not a fiancé or husband, he's not to be on your social media.
Wow.
Interesting.
Yeah. I do not recommend he be a friend or a follower, etc. Again, it's lessening the wonder. But if he's there already, like with this woman, he's not to be tagged, talked about, shared photos with, nothing.
Wow.
Here's another. It's from Hazel. Hazel just texting into 41027. Coach Paula, I went on a first date with the guy, and it was okay, but there weren't any sparks. If he asked me out again, I think I would give it another shot. My question is, do I text him thanking him for the date? Part of me feels like I'd be leading him on, but if I did that, would it be leading him on? But then the other part of me feels like maybe he's waiting for me to text. What would you suggest?
I get this kind of question a lot, Ryan. I mean, you can thank a man in person for dinner or whatever the date is. You don't have to reach out and text. If he's interested, and he was, or he wouldn't have asked you out, even if it's from online, if he liked you enough on the date, he will reach out again. What I'm hearing from this lady is a few things. Even though there weren't any sparks, as she put it, she wants to make sure she didn't do something wrong. This means that she has fear and anxiety and likely people-pleasing tendencies that dating triggers, or lack of abundance. She feels there's not going to be enough guys, or it's their only opportunity. it's likely she doesn't feel worthy. She has a low self-concept around men and relationships. And if we were working together, we'd be addressing this because it's going to come across to men that she has low self-esteem, which is a buzz killer to guys who want more than just sex.
I think, and you tell me quickly, we have to wrap up, but you tell me, I actually like to text after I've dropped someone off on the way home. I had a great night. Have a good evening. To be the first to text after something. I like.
Yeah.
Is that too much?
You as the man? No.
Or whatever I may be.
It's here's the deal. It's that, you're probably doing that, Ryan, I'm guessing because you're a nice guy from what I can see, is that whether or not you're going to follow up with her, you do that to be, gallant. Is that true?
I don't know. I probably do it because I'm waiting for her to respond to that on my way home, right? Like, I'm still into it.
It's a game.
Okay.
I'm
yes.
still into it.
However, you're into it then because men are right on top of time, meaning she's right there, right now, and you may go off in a day or two and not think about it again.
It just gets you
Wow.
thinking. So many questions. All right, listen, I want to tell you, if you want to hear more of her advice, you can go to Make Him Wonder, the iHeartRadio podcast with dating coach Paula Grims. Thank you for coming on, Paula.
Great to talk to you.
And thank you. Bye-bye. I don't know if I can get coached. It's harsh. Like, I'm feeling for Hazel. Hazel,
No.
please come back.
No,
Hazel,
this
please
was
come back.
so good. When she said the dog analogy, I was like, oh my gosh, it really hit me because it's like so true. You have no idea what your dog's thinking. And you look him in the eye and you're like, I love you so freaking much. And you say nothing to me.
Hazel, again, I hope you come back. Coming up next with Pandy Bell.